Good morning, everybody. We'll see how shaky this is. I'm using my new iPhone 16. It's supposed to be like good, right? We'll see. Although I am pointed toward me and not away, so that may have an effect too. Anyway, I'm out, getting my exercise done, losing this weight. I have lost like 7 pounds since I started this. A lot of that might be because I was sick all last week, but anyway, it's back to the grind today. So I'm gonna get my workout done and then I'm gonna get to work. But it is another beautiful day here in Florida. I was thinking this morning, like, Florida hasn't cooled off yet. Like, I know a lot of you are getting a lot cooler, and congratulations. We are not. Florida is still hot as hell. Welcome to Florida. Anyway, guys, that's it for this morning. I hope you guys have a great day, and we're gonna see you guys here in a little bit.
All right, y'all. Day one is in the books. We are back at it. Full bore. But before we get there, today was Veterans Day. So happy Veterans Day to all our veterans out there. I want to say a big thank you for your service. We appreciate it more than you know. Little story time. Anyway, I went to the grocery store, a public store, like right down the street from where we live. And I just had a few things to pick up. Mom and Dad are on their way over tonight. We're going to have a little family dinner and chat. So they're on their way over. I'm cooking pork chops. I needed a couple things from the store. So I ran to the store to get a couple things. And while I'm cruising through the store, I look over and there's this older gentleman. He's got one of those hats on. You know, those hats that are basically telling you about their service, right? Where they served. Usually it says the years they served and so on. Like having these hats on, right? And so I look at him and I kind of get, I finally make eye contact with him and I stuck my hand out and he shook my hand. I said, "Man, thank you." And he looked at me and he said, "You know what? You're very welcome." But it just, like, it changed the spark in his face. Right? Just for me, it was literally nothing for me. Like, it took zero effort for me to put my hand out and say, "Thank you, sir." And, but I imagine that I made his day. That is cool. Right? And it was actually, 100% my pleasure to shake the man's hand. And then I got to thinking on the way home, and I'm kicking myself. I am kicking myself because he wasn't in line yet. But I was like, how could I donate to that man's groceries? Like, how could I give like $20 or, something like that? How would I make that work? And then when I went through the line, they asked me if I was a veteran. And of course, I said no. I'm sure they're giving some kind of discount. And then I got to thinking, man, I should have just handed that lady like $20 or $40 and said, "You know what? When they come through, when you ask them if a veteran, if they say they are, put $20 or $40 toward their grocery bill." I could have done that. I should have done that. I'm an idiot. I'm angry at myself for not doing that. But guys, little gestures like that can make the world of difference in people's lives. And it doesn't just have to be on a special Veterans Day. It does not have to be a veteran even. Just people in general, like a good morning, a hi, a holding a door. We've got away from a lot of that, right? We're so buried in our phones and our lives that a lot of times we miss everybody around us and just the common courtesy of making somebody smile. Just a thought. Anyway, now that my thought of the day is over and story time is over, let me tell you a story. Another story, second story of the day. This story's a little different. So today we're back to work, right? I told you that. And so we have our meeting, 10 a.m. Everybody's on the phone. Well, on the computer. We do like a Google Meets, right? And so we're just trying to sort out what we need to get done, what's top priority. And one of the things we're talking about is the wrecked rider applications that we've gotten in the past month. 17. We have had 17 wrecked rider requests in the past month. Now, guys, 17's a lot. But the truth of the matter is, we're not that widely known that we do the Wrecked Rider Fund. Like, we just started this in April, but we had 17 requests. That's the good thing or the bad thing. It's bad that there's the need for 17 requests, but it's good that they know we're here to help. Now the bad part of that. The bad part of that is we didn't have the money to take care of a lot of them. Like, so the way it works is if we collect money in a state, we take that money and we put it in the state fund. So, for example, Arkansas has money right now. So we had a couple states that had money and we paid those out today. But then if the state doesn't have the money, or if we don't have a state group yet, then it comes from the national fund. Well, the national fund is depleted. There's none. We've used the national fund up. So the national fund's empty. A lot of our state funds are empty. We were able to help. I think we sent out 3 checks today, which is great. But, that's 3 out of 17. That means there's probably 14 people that we're going to have to say, sorry, we couldn't help you. You can do a support a biker fundraiser. Basically, it's just like our version of GoFundMe, except for bikers. That allows us to verify who they are, and we push that out into our groups, and that's a way they can raise money. But the Wrecked Rider Fund is currently depleted. Now, of course, this winter, our goal is to completely change that. We're going to have this bike raffle back here, the 99. We're going to put that thing up for raffle. That should earn us some money. We have lots of plans to raise money. This next year, all our events are going to be paid events. So just like if you ride with the Badgers, normally if you go to a poker run, it's $20 a rider. We're going to do something like that. $10 to ride, 15, 20. But all that money goes into the Wrecked Rider Fund to help a fellow rider that has wrecked. We also have memberships. You can become a member and you can pay $5 a month, $10 a month, $20 a month, whatever you would like to pay a month, but you can become a member. If you want to see who our members are, if you look at the very end of this video, there is a scroll of people who are members. Those are the people that donate every month to the Wrecked Rider Fund. Now, just so you guys know, we have no administrative costs. So we have no payroll. The only fee we have is our software. And our software does cost us a couple $100 a month. Other than that, every penny we raise goes out to help wrecked riders. So there's that. Anyway, that's where we're at. 17 of those things. Man, that is just a lot of unfortunate accidents and a lot of people out there that need some help. And man, if I could just get, we have 250,000 people that follow us on one of our Facebook pages. We have another Facebook page that has 75,000. We have support bikers groups that if you totaled them all up is probably another 100,000. And then we have YouTube. If we could just get, think about this, if we get 50,000 of those followers to donate even $1 a month, but $5 a month, that would be, how much would that be? $250,000 a month that could go toward, is that right? $250,000? Wow, that is a lot. That could go towards helping wrecked riders. We could do so much good with so little money. That would be $60 a year for people. We spend more than that on junk food. Anyway, just a thought. But that's where we're going. That's where we're aiming. And now I'm trying to do the math real quick if I did that correctly. $5 times 50,000. What does that equal? So that would be $250,000 a month. That's pretty good. Anyway, just my thoughts for the day. Tomorrow's another work day. We're about to release the shirt of the month for November. See, I'm so far behind, but we got a design. Now we just got to get it all put together and get it out there. So look for that announcement. And we got lots of stuff cooking, guys. We cannot wait to include you in all of that. If you guys have any ideas of stuff we need to do for Sport Bikers, make sure you put it in the comments below. Anywho, that's it. Happy Veterans Day. We'll see y'all tomorrow.